What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a gun in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare that has no recoil. Yes, that's right. When I say no recoil, I mean no recoil. So this, my friends, is the Pytaek LMG. Not sure if I'm saying that right, but it's the second LMG that you unlock, and it literally has zero recoil after the first second or so of shooting. Like, it's absolutely nuts. So check this out. Without any attachments, you can see we start firing. It does one kind of like big loop, and then it stays in the exact same spot for the rest of the magazine. It's absolutely nuts. Like, we've never seen anything like this in the history of Call of Duty. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Now let's take a look at it with the grip on it. So now the initial loop is extremely small. It's not even really a loop. It's more of like a straight up and then right back down, which honestly might help you get headshots. And then again, for the rest of the magazine, it stays in the same spot. This thing has literally no recoil after like the first half a second or so, which makes it one of the craziest guns we've ever seen before in Call of Duty, and honestly, a lot of fun to use. It's definitely a very different weapon. I'm not, typically that big of a fan of LMGs, but this thing I was having a ball with. Sometimes it's even better to start firing before you look at somebody. Like, you start firing at the wall next to you and then kind of peek out and take them out. Actually, just like I did right there in the gameplay. So yeah, it can be pretty fun. Now, the question is it good? I'm gonna go with an Like, it's still an LMG with a super slow ADS time, super slow movement times, low fire rate, doesn't really do a lot of damage because it doesn't shoot very fast, that kind of thing. So unless you undoubtedly have the first shot on somebody who's probably not even looking at you, like if you're shooting at somebody in the side of the back, you'll get that kill. But, if not, if it's more of a one-on-one, both looking at each other gunfight, usually the assault rifles and the SMGs are going to win just because they shoot fast, they do more damage in a quicker amount of time. So, yeah, it's not the best weapon by any means. It's definitely not, even close to some of the ARs in this game. But it can be fun to use, something different. It can be pretty good if you're trying to hold down or even assault objectives like, dom points, hard points, momentum points, anything where a lot of enemies will congregate in one area. You can kind of hop in there and just go ham with the spray and pray with the freaking laser gun that it is with no recoil. But yeah, it's not very good. It's fun to use. Now, as for a class setup for this thing, what do I recommend for you guys if you want to check it out? Well, the one I had the most kind of like success with was the red dot sight. It's super important. The iron sights on this weapon are really weird. That's actually what I'm using in this gameplay right here. There's just too much going on in them, like especially because you're gonna be firing so much with this weapon. It kind of blocks your view sometimes. So you want to make sure you can see where the enemies are when you're shooting at them. So red dot's good for that. Grip, obviously, for that recoil. Advanced rifling to increase the range, give you a bit more damage over range, which is important. Atlas pistol secondary, not really to use all that much, but just to switch to be able to move around the map more quickly. When you switch to a pistol, you can run faster. Lightweight to run faster. Fast hands to be able to switch weapons faster, as well as reload on the sprint, because you can do a lot of reloading with this weapon and it's really slow. And then finally, toughness and blast suppressor, just because those are my go-to tier 3 perks. So yeah, there you guys have it. Pytaek LMG, absolutely no recoil. Definitely a very weird gun in Advanced Warfare. If used correctly, it can be pretty good. But overall, it's more of a fun type weapon rather than I'm trying to do good weapons. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out these two videos if you haven't seen yet. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.